Welcome to the Poasted Rodcast. The energy is way too low for me. Can I get a hell yeah from everyone in the back? Ew! All right. Without further ado, please welcome Shadow Work.
Thanks so much, guys. We are Shadow Work. We got some old like that one and some new like this one kind of tunes for you. So please stick around. Please move if it makes you move. And this one's called Fox in the Coop. nobody knows, 'cause I feel it in my bones. You'll buy everything I know. Used up or out of time, but the moment never captured best. The world's still in motion, I'm painting with no rest. Breathe in the morning, fall listen to the lies. The holding till you're holding out.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Gotta catch my breath after all that. Pressure is all that my body calls for. Relentless sycamore tree. Restless like me. And answers
Song for you. This one's called Old Cartoons.
Thanks so much for shadow work. Shadow work. Shadow work.
Holy shit. Did you bring biscuits? That was buttery. All right. That's my really terrible joke. Sorry, everybody. That was awesome, guys. Thank you so much for being on the podcast. I am sorry that you got this light right in your eyes right now. But please, everyone, please give me a quick background on yourself. Let me know where all this beautiful music came from, and maybe some influences, all your names, all that stuff, please.
Start off, Joe.
Yeah, my name's Joseph. Music-wise, I think Victor Wooten's great, Thundercat's great, Stevie Wonder's awesome. I'm sure it's all in there somewhere. Just kind of, making up whatever I come up with. I can't really speak for these guys necessarily, though, because I know that their influences are really different as well. So
I love the Victor Wooten. I'm from the Virginia Beach area, and I know he grew up down in that same area. I saw him a couple times at local music shops, and not only is he awesome to play, but he's just such a nice person.
He is super nice. I met him one time. I was lucky enough to meet him, and he was really fucking cool.
That's awesome.
Hi, I'm Ben. Let's see. As far as influences go, I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place. Lately, I've listened to a lot of hip hop, a lot of jazz, a lot of East Coast stuff. Tribe Called Quest, obviously.
What kind of hip hop you getting into? You said East Coast. You doing the Atlanta kind of scene?
I'm not that far yet. Okay, not that far yet. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of hip hop and jazz. That's mainly what I listen to lately.
Right on.
Yeah.
All right, man up front.
My name's Raph, and I don't know. I grew up listening to a lot of Motown. Grew up in the South, so a lot of soulful music, I guess. And yeah, I don't know. Listening right now at my age, I like a lot of sad music, I guess, folk music. I'll be honest with y'all. Yeah, Radiohead, a lot of just weird, obscure stuff sometimes.
Radiohead's a hot topic over at this household.
Right. But yeah, just a lot of different things. And
so you went from Motown to sad Radiohead. I feel like I can hear that a lot in your vocals because you have a beautiful singing voice, if I might say. So that really raspy, that Motown sound. Yeah. But you have so much emotion. So what do you think brought you from Motown to Radiohead? That's definitely a shift.
I would say the Motown aspect, obviously, probably from my vocals, and just I don't know, performance-wise, I really like James Brown's and all those characters. You can see the vibe just getting thrown off their body. Even if they got a breakdown for it, I don't know, I have appreciation for that. And then when it comes to the Radiohead side of it, I don't know, it's just tones and creating sonic pictures comparatively. So I go to my pedals and all that for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're talking about, the breakdown of James Brown, all the performance, and, I was kind of creeping on y'all's social media. Seems like you guys do nothing but, perform live all the time. Seems like you're, try to do it as much as you can. Yeah. What influences you on that side of being a performer rather than, necessarily the musician?
I would say everything. I don't know, even, local bands, man. I got so many, local bands I'm such a massive fan of, and I'm just grateful to know them as people.
Anyone in particular?
Yeah, Los Toms, Ramachandra.
Yeah, Los Toms.
Yeah,
shout out.
The Sun Beaches. Yeah, too many to count for real. And they just always make me strive just to want to be a better musician, seeing those fools play. So, yeah.
So with a lot of live performing, what's kind of your go-to to prepare? Do you just show up and you're ready? Do you guys have any ritualistic things that you go to?
Practicing a lot.
Practicing way too much.
We all live together, so we just have a little hole in the ground that we all go into and then just play for quite a long time. So
welcome to our hole. We all live together.
I like your guys. You guys have a nice hole here. Really,
nice.
It's a great hole.
From our hole to your hole, we welcome you. Can we say that on the internet? We can do whatever we want on the internet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. This is our paradise.
What about you in the back? Anything in particular? I want to hear from you.
As far as live influences,
performances,
Danny Carey from Tool. I play his signature sticks a lot. They're great. But yeah, his performances are I don't know, they're feats of musicality, but also kind of athleticism too. It's very powerful stuff. It's really cool to watch. So I like that.
I like it. I love it. Has there been any shows that are coming up or in your future that you guys are really excited to be playing soon?
Yeah, we actually got one coming up on March 4th at the Mercury Cafe, And
Is it your first time playing there? You've been there
Yeah, this
before?
will be our first time playing there, but yeah, it's our first time playing in Denver. Well, first time back, I guess, in the last 3 months.
Okay. Have you guys been on tour?
We've just been playing all over everywhere else. Yeah,
Right on.
so I haven't really been able to play like a local show, which is nice.
Right on. So, like again, I was saying I was creeping on you guys' Instagram a little bit. You put out a preview for a music video that's coming out soon, and it looks so cool. I'm really excited. Are you guys doing editing by yourselves? Do you have like a third party coming in? Give me the
I have a
background.
very talented gentleman over there. His name's Daniel Alexander, and he's a guru and a saint.
Yeah.
It looks amazing, and I'm really excited for it. So, hell yeah. So like, I know you guys don't want to like give too much away, obviously, because it's not coming out yet. But like, you know, I saw some like bunny faces on there and stuff like that. Do you guys have any like specific influences that were going into that music video in particular?
I mean, all I can say is that it's definitely like very childhood influence. Like,
Like Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah,
It's kind of where it starts, and then it just ends up in debauchery.
What's
But,
your Saturday morning cartoon? Your first go-to?
Dexter's Lab.
Oof. Yeah.
Courage.
Oh my god, we're going Cartoon Network.
Dexter's Lab.
All right, I have SpongeBob's house tattooed on my ass, so like I'm a big cartoons. Yeah, we're children here.
I got
Oh, yeah.
Courage with the mustache on my wrist.
Do you really? Hell yeah!
Definitely. So I feel you.
What are your tattoos? I dig. Give me background on the tattoos.
Yeah, just roses.
Because you're beautiful.
Hey, thank you. More roses, I guess. Native Woman. Simon and Garfunkel lyrics.
Whoa.
I like stick pose.
What are the lyrics? Yeah.
Fools that I do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Sound of silence. Yeah. And then on the stomach and stuff, just a bunch of crazy shit. So.
You guys got any tattoos? I'm not excluding you guys either. No?
None.
Clean.
Not one, no.
Clean boys in the back.
No,
All right.
yeah. No particularly good reason why. I just haven't, haven't gotten around to it. I love tattoos,
Who
though.
cares? Yeah. All right. Well, I heard some like calling from the audience already. Do we got any questions from the audience? Come on. I know you guys got something. Come on up here.
I'll start off.
Yeah.
So, out of all groups, why a Simon and Garfunkel quote as a tattoo? Because that's one of my favorite groups of all time. So I'm just kind of curious on how that speaks to you.
I was 11 years old, and the kind of I feel like I went backwards. I started learning older music, and then started getting to all this rap and new wave kind of stuff. So yeah, at that point, I was just really into the '60s, and like I said, I'm a sad boy, so I like sad songs. And I was like, oh my God, Mom, I need this tattoo. I need it. She got it for me, and now here I'm 25 years old and still got it on my arm. So. Yeah, but no, it's a great song and great meaning behind it. So
I do have to ask. Have you seen The Graduate?
Graduate, no. I'm not.
I heard a gasp. Thank you so much. What?
My
Okay.
bad.
All right. My homework from PRP. The Graduate. It's a movie that like the entire score is written by Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So hey, don't you
That's
push
my
that
bad.
microphone away.
I was like, it's in my face. Why do I need this?
all right. Other questions.
Bro, first off, incredible bass playing. Awesome.
Thank you,
I love
thank
it.
you, yeah.
I love it. I got to ask, where'd you get the jacket?
It was definitely probably a grandma's jacket at a thrift store. It was in the women's section for sure, and that's where
It's
you find
fire.
you find
You're
all
rocking it.
you find all the best shit in there. So
You're
that's,
killing it.
thank you, appreciate that.
You don't know how happy that made him. Before we left the house, he was like, do you think this jacket looks nice on me? So, thank you.
All right. Yeah. Go on.
I'm just curious about the lineup itself, how long you guys have been playing together, and if you knew it just kind of clicked, or just kind of the background on how you've come to this project. Sounds great, by the way.
Hey, thank you. So yeah, we've been playing together for a year. And then me and Joe were previously in the other band, so that's how we met. And then we end up leaving that band, and then Joe met Ben on the side of the street busking, actually. And out of nowhere, they rekindled their friendship a year later because of Dan, our videographer. And then we just met at a house one day and played a little music. We're like, oh, that's cool. And then we did it a couple times. I ended up moving out to Denver. And I just like begged them to come out to Denver. I was like, yo, like what we had there was cool. We didn't really do anything with it, but like if you come out to Denver, like I promise I'll be serious kind of thing. And out of nowhere, they start trickling down, surprisingly enough. And then, like I said, a year earlier, we were just like slowly coming up with these songs, living in a 2-bedroom apartment, 4 people living there. And just like working through it and trying to write all these songs to get to this exact point, which is crazy because we didn't know anybody in the state at all. So yeah.
And that was all during COVID too, so it's kind of crazy.
It was a weird
It's
time.
a rough time. It's a really weird time to like start a band and really do that.
COVID
so.
brought bands together.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we made a band during COVID. We feel that. Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
We got any more from the audience?
how did you think of the name Shadow Work? And what does that mean to you all?
You know, at the time, I mean, we were kind of into like Carl Jung and stuff like that, but I think the deeper meaning sort of kind of came when we actually had to live together, and we moved into that apartment, and there was like, there's 4 people in there. It turns out like a living room makes really good 2 bedrooms. Because it's like Ben and I were just sharing a living room, and then just...
I had my own room.
Yeah, he had his own room. He was there first, so he got his own room. But yeah, I don't know. We definitely learned a lot about some of our not so great qualities, because other people are kind of a foil for yourself in some ways. You see someone else and they live some way and you live some way, and then you kind of just have to make it work. And they also, you learn some things from them, they learn some things from you. I think that's kind of, in a way, what it means to us. We definitely grew from that whole experience, and now we live together in a much bigger house, so we don't want to kill each other. We have more space now, but yeah, we did the shadow work. We really did.
And honestly, Joseph was the first one to bring it up, and like I fully didn't understand what even shadow work was, to be honest with you. But just this whole entire last couple years in my life and their life included, like, it's been nothing but shadow work, and like truly trying to like see who we are as people to make this go through genuinely and not just be assholes through the whole process. Like actually like it and like each other and enjoying these experiences,
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the name Shadow Work to me, I guess, means I think it's an appropriate name for a band, because I don't know, I consider that like the process of like allowing yourself to learn from your environment, I guess, and that's a never-ending process, just like music is. And so it's good to have like kind of an infinite name for an infinite project, I guess, infinite endeavor. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got any more questions?
Having been on the road with you guys and played a few shows and seen quite a few other shows, I'm just so much admiration for the passion and the talent. And it's
Thanks.
pretty obvious to me that you guys have all been playing for a long time, and I've been really skilled at your craft. And I want to know when did you start, and then what ignited the passion for music to keep pushing this far and through so much shit.
You can go, Joe.
Oh yeah, I guess I started playing bass when I was about like 15 or so, and I think there's a couple things. I definitely wanted to try to conquer the bass and like master it, so I was just listening to all these bands that had cool bass, and I was like, I want to play that song, and then I'd learn it. I'm like, okay, screw those guys, I want to play that song. I want to play that, and so I just kind of worked my way up until I was like, you know what, I want to write my own stuff. But when I initially started, I think it was one of the few things that I ever had just done for myself, and there was no expectation that it would go anywhere. There's no expectation that I had to do it because that was what adults did, or that was some, necessary part of life. So I think that's probably the reason why I kept doing it. It's because it's kind of just like a pure thing to me.
That's fair. Yeah, I started playing music when I was like 5, technically. Started playing piano a little. But I guess my first idea of me playing music was actually sitting in the bathroom tub and having soap bottles and just like singing, like freestyle singing. But, which these guys know I freestyle all the time if you give me the opportunity. But
we always try to videotape him if we can.
Yeah, exactly right. But yeah, it kind of gave me a love to actually like be a composer, and like even the performance aspect. A little kid just butt naked in the shower going like this don't mean nothing. But in my mind, I was playing in Wembley. You know what I mean? Like in my mind, I was doing these whole other things that I don't know. I was talking to Joe the other day. It's cool to see where I'm at now in my life, because like this is exactly where I want to be. Like I always told myself, oh, you're a musician. But to be working on music every single day, your whole life just encapsulated with music stuff, and actually be enjoying it and not be like, wow, this sucks. But no, rather this is awesome. Like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I know I go on tangents. Sorry, guys.
Beautiful.
I started playing drums about age 10, I think, and that was the same time I started listening to like proper rock music. It was it was Creedence that got me into music. And so yeah, I got my first pair of sticks around age 10, and I think I just had like a rubber practice pad or something, and I would play on furniture and stuff like that, typical drummer Genesis story. And yeah, as soon as I started getting better at it, it was just self-evidently too much fun to do anything else. There was pretty much no question. That's what I was gonna do. So
Hell yeah. Beautiful answers from beautiful people. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on here. Please, promote anything that you guys got coming up. Like, where can we find all of your music? Like, what is your tags? Give me all of that stuff real quick.
As far as just keeping up with what we're doing, we are always posting on Instagram. So go find us at shadow_work_official.
Hell yeah. All right. Now, everyone, please give it up one more time for Shadow Work. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. It is 10:40 on a Friday. We got a kick-ass band here. Their name is Salad Farm. Give it up to Salad Farm. Here we go. Woo! Take it away.
Don't take it back to out Self Farm. We've got like 1 or 2 more depending on time. Thanks for having us. This is so nice. Yeah.
Ooh, holy shit, that was awesome, guys. Holy cow, give it up for Self Farm. That was an awesome set. Good work. Beautiful.
Thanks.
All right, so kind of kick this off. You guys could go around and just introduce yourselves real quick. Give us your name and kind of when you guys started getting into music and what was the initial motivation for you guys.
I'm Eric. I started playing music pretty young because my grandma got me a guitar when I was like 5, and I keep playing still. And some people wish I would stop, but I haven't stopped yet. Still here.
Hi, I'm Josh. I play drums and have played since I was a kid, and I love just music of all sorts. I don't know what else. Yeah, it's good.
I'm Alex. I'm pretty shy, so sorry. I also don't really play music until this situation, so I started playing drums and I wasn't very good, so now I'm doing this.
Nice. And so when did Self Farm, when did it kind of start? How did you guys form as a band? What kind of caused that initial formation?
So I made a tape during just the midst of the pandemic. I got a MIDI keyboard. I put down the guitar. Now I have what is referred to as gear acquisition syndrome, maybe? Gas. I've got the gas. And so, yeah. And so with these guys, Al has been playing with me the whole time. We did our first show about a year ago.
Yeah, it was May.
Okay, yeah. So just about a year ago at the Mercury Cafe with the Space Lady, and Al was playing the drums. And since we have gotten Josh in here, which has been great. Josh has been just playing with us for about a month or two now. Month? We're lucky. Yeah.
Awesome. So I kind of want to hear more about your gear acquisition syndrome. So kind of explain, please, for unfortunately those who are listening to the podcast, you can't see this incredible setup you have here. You kind of take us through the different instruments you have and what each of them do.
Sure. So first is just this mixer, which I just have because someone else told me I really need one. Anyway, this is a Circuit Trax, which is kind of like, I'm using it as an inexpensive version of a MIDI brain, so kind of like a digitactor, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Probably a lot of you do. So the circuit is kind of just running some MIDI out. This is a TD3 that I got from a pawn shop, which is like the Acid House bass line. And our friend Justin plays bass with us sometimes, but he is in New York mostly right now, and so this is now Justin, or it's not as good, but it's got a feel. This is a TR8, which is just Roland's remake of like the 808 and 909 drum machine. So these two together, very acid house. This Yamaha Reface, a lot of this stuff I get because it's battery powered, so I could like charge it or whatever, I don't know. But so this keyboard, I use it just as my main like synth, and I like that you can change these pretty easily. And then this is a Roland SP404 MK2, which has been released slowly but surely now. So I guess I'm maybe one of the first people over here to have one. I am still learning how to use it. And if anyone knows how to split inputs, let me know.
Awesome. And I got a question for Josh over the back in the drums. So you have like an electronic drum machine going on while you're playing the actual drums, getting that nice percussive sound. How do you kind of mend those two different sources of percussion together? How does the songwriting look using two sources of percussion?
Yeah, so, to be honest, this whole thing has just been kind of an experiment for me.
Yeah.
Really, lately for this music, I've been trying to simplify the beats in a way and kind of focus on almost like a hypnotizing effect, just very repetitive to an extent. Yeah, and to be honest, this thing has just really helped with kind of diversifying that sound a little bit. It's kind of funny, before we set up, I realized I had 3 different snare situations going on because I have 2 real ones, and then I was using a snare effect one for the show. So, it's just fun. I just get to play around with it and see what sticks, I guess.
I'm also very curious, so you guys have a really unique avant-garde kind of sound. What's your songwriting process like? How do you go about writing your own music?
Well, maybe...
Well, Eric writes all the songs so far, so...
Yeah. I mean, Eric does he'll bring a lot of cool stuff to the table. I'm holding Eric's mic right now, so I'm holding him hostage. I can say whatever I want about Eric, and he can do nothing about it. I'll say my little two... Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna give it back to him, but yeah, I don't know. It's cool. Yeah.
Yes, Eric. How do you go about writing your songs?
Sorry, and I did love that, by the way. Well, so some of the newer ones, we played one tonight. You'll be able to tell if you listen back. My lyrics, meh, and that one we wrote together, all together, just by. I just kind of pulled a bass line, and I liked it, and we found it fun to jam. And I guess, so I like to do things for this project in, themes. And so the first record, a friend of mine I grew up with is now doing, Icelandic folk. And he's kind of like a superstar out there, I guess. And it was surprising to me. But I kind of got into it, and the first record I tried to use a lot of, melodies from what he was giving me. And this one, since we've got these nice keyboard chords coming from Alex, and Josh is such a ripper back there, I'm thinking psychedelia kind of. So I just try and think in that way of a overarching theme, and that's pretty much it.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Any questions from the audience you guys like to ask Self Farm right now? Yeah.
So how do you go about your vocal, melody writing process? Definitely with all the tones that you're using and processing it itself.
Thanks. Well, I guess, I'm hoping to do more soon, because this new thing that I got kind of has a lot of room. Sorry, why am I getting that? Has a lot of room for me to do some pretty fun stuff. But, sorry, geez. In general, I just, I don't know. It's whatever's catchy to me, probably in the same way. I mean, I loved what you were singing earlier, by the way. And, I just think it's just whatever hooks. And sometimes I'll try and put in words later. When I was really young, my favorite was The Strokes, really, really young. But, I like how he was able to, put words in a way that maybe didn't seem natural almost, and so I guess that's what I'm doing. The effects are all for fun. I change them every time. Yeah.
Awesome. Any other questions? Yeah, Jenny, you get one? Come on up.
So I know a lot of times you guys are saying experiment up here, and it's such a cool different sound from what we've had in here for PRP in the past. And I kind of noticed a lot of like you were saying those hypnotic just over and over beats, and I've definitely been to my fair share of raves and stuff. Do you guys take influence from raves and a lot of house beats, because there's so much other influence to it than just house from what I was hearing?
Yeah, for sure. When I was a bit younger, I got to go to Berlin for a while, and Well, when I was also younger, I went to school in Pittsburgh, and there was kind of like a post-life, tech life DJ crew out there that was great. I used to go to a lot of these parties, and definitely when I was in Berlin too. I really want. If we had a smoke machine, this would be full on. That's all.
Me too have one.
When I get better.
I guess just to add a little bit to that on my end, I don't know. Lately, I've kind of gotten really interested in just minimalism. So like music for 18 musicians, kind of Steve Reich, Ryan Eno, even just like random ambient minimalist stuff, and trying to like incorporate that into like percussion has been interesting. And I've noticed that kind of allowing that space to just sit with the beat and just kind of let it happen over and over and over has just been, I guess, the direction I've been taking it with self-harm a little bit. So I don't know. Yeah, there's that, but yeah, Berlin's cool too.
Any other questions from the audience? Any last words? Oh, yep, over here.
Anything for Al?
That last song is pretty intense there. What gave birth to that? I'd say it's a punishing, beautiful song. It just had such a mixed emotional reaction to it because it just feels like you're getting just hounded by it. It's awesome. I'm just curious about how you wrote that piece.
Thanks. Well, when I started making electronic music, I was in Arkansas for a few months, and I just had a little MIDI controller that I got off of, like, I think my parents ordered it for me off of Amazon, which that's the only time I've ever used the service, never will again. Whew. Good God, I won't work there, Mom and Dad, in case you ever listen to this. Okay, anyway, yeah, so, I got really into the early Ministry records. I did have an inclination that I was moving to Denver, where Wax Trax is also, and they released, or, are adjacent to releasing that music, I guess. But, those are like I wanted this to be an industrial project. From the time that I was really like 18, 19, I had a punk band that I used to kind of scream in back then. And I wanted, like, the next step for me was to do an industrial band. But then there was just a few years of not having really any gear, living in the country, and, now I'm here. So I'm glad you liked that. Thanks.
Yeah, and we're glad you guys are here, too. That was an excellent set. All right, everyone, let's give it up to Self-Harm one last time. That was an awesome set. Excellent work. Thanks for everyone coming out for the Poasted Rodcast. Also, shout out to our sponsor, Shepherd's Logistics. Thank you very much. We love our sponsors here. Good up for Shepherd Logistics. Alrighty, thank you, everybody. See you around.